You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Dude, welcome. What is up? What is my hair all crazy? What is up? What's good? What is good? Welcome to Blues House Live, man. I'm your host, Blue Minotti. We got the whole gang in the building today. What is good? What is good? We got the homie Cole. What's up, Cole?
What's good, people?
Mika G in the place to be.
Right,
that's right. What I wanted to say, happy Turkey Day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Hope everybody out there has a dope, wonderful, family, joyous, fun-filled, gobble Turkey Day. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Time to get with family. You know what I'm saying? It's the holidays. Those who are alone, find somebody. You know, this is one of the highest during this time of year, highest rate of suicide. And I remember I had to stand suicide watch when I was in the military, man, and it was bad. This guy, you know what I'm saying, tried to take his life, and it was around this time. So, but yeah, man, look out for each other, man. Love on each other. Be grateful to each other, man, and just enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, eat, drink, and
Right.
be merry. You know what
Do
I mean?
your thing.
That's right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, donate. The ticker is down there, man. I would read it all, but I've been drinking a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm with you. I'm with that.
www.buymeacoffee.com/recap live.
There you go.
I got you.
There we
We
go.
need subtitles.
Yeah, man. Skating is Essential said, let's go. What's up, Skating is Essential? I'm pretty sure that's one of Mika's skate buddies in the building. What's good with y'all, man? What y'all doing for Turkey Day?
I got about 3 different Thanksgivings to go to. So
okay.
Yeah.
Mika, what you doing?
That way.
Not a damn thing.
You ain't doing nothing. I'm surprised you ain't coming down my way.
Nah.
Nah.
You think I'm gonna hit 95 on Turkey Day?
Nah, I feel that.
Hell no. Ain't doing a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
I hear that, man. I hear that. I hope y'all got y'all holiday movie.
Yep.
Y'all might not like mine. It's cool though. It's cool.
Nah, because I got an unconventional one, so.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Mine, I've been wanting to rip apart for a long time.
Okay.
Oh, so you gonna rip yours apart? I'm loving on mine.
Yeah, I'm loving mine.
I'm tearing mine up.
Okay.
Mine has a special place, but it's a bad movie.
It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
You know what? I done did 2 bad movie reviews in 1 week.
You have. I told you.
Over it.
Look, Mika.
Actually, I've done 3. I've done 3 bad movie reviews.
I'm gonna set your page down. Is what I'm gonna do because
no, you're not.
You're doing these reviews and they need to be video reviews, man.
I can't do it because then I feel like I have to create a script and it just won't sound.
Look, just a quick outline. But you writing. Think about it. You already wrote it.
True.
There you go.
But normally when I'm writing, I be in the spirit. I be like, yo, especially if it's a trash movie, y'all finna get all my feelings on that.
Come on,
I feel that.
Think of how you can convey those feelings on screen.
Nah, because sometimes I'll go back and reread it and be like, nah, that's not what I wanted to say.
That's why you got multiple takes.
Yeah, you got the take.
We can make it work.
Come on.
I did that first one. What did I do? I forgot. Some horror movie that I did that was trash. But I said it was worth seeing. No, I said it was worth seeing.
Yeah, the what was it?
15 Minutes to Midnight or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
We need that back, Mika. We need that energy back, man. Can I get that energy back?
Acid trip. That's what it was.
Nah, I need that energy back, man. That's what we need right there. That's exactly what we need. Try to get through these things real quick. Like I said, I got a little juice up in me, so I don't know how long I'm gonna last.
Okay, do your thing. We can get it for as long as we can get it.
But nah, man. Got a couple things to get into. Should be a fun-filled, very informative night. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I want to start. You know, I'm tripping. See, already. I ain't even
For shame.
Already.
ain't even ready. Thinking I'm ready. I ain't even ready, man.
Uh-oh.
But no, I want to get into Nate Moore, the MCU producer, who says writers who love Marvel are a red flag for him. Let me bring it up real quick. I thought that was like the dumbest shit in the world. I'm not getting these today new fucking producers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not understanding.
Right. I don't get it. I never understood that. This man, like, go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read it.
All right. This is coming from Wiki and Nerd. It says Marvel producer says writers who love Marvel are a red flag for him. Let me see. What's the word? I just want his quote, really. I don't even care about the whole
Right.
article.
That's all we need, because that said it all.
All right. He says, for me, one thing I think is interesting about Marvel's process, and specifically for writers, I would say a lot of times we're pitched writers who love Marvel. And to me, that's always a red flag, because I go, oh, I don't want you to already have a pre-existing idea of what it is because you grew up with issue 15 and that's what you want to recreate. I want somebody who's hard on the material, who goes, what is this? I think there's a movie here, but maybe we should be looking at it this way. He further goes on to say, and I think, again, the best example of that for me was Marcus and McFeely, who weren't comic guys, coming up and were like, wait, Captain America, this seems a bit weird. What if we're kind of looked at it in this way and they weren't married to anything? Nothing was, there was nothing sacrosanct. And I think it's important to be able to go, look, the source material is great and I love it. And comics work great in the medium they were built in, but that's not a direct one-to-one transition to the best version of this movie. Nate Moore, bro. This dude, the more I learn about this guy, is like I want to just get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, for every good thing that he's done, it's like 5 things he's doing to just take it back. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, I mean, you say something like this and basically just say, hey, if you're an actual fan of this, I don't care about what you have to say at all.
Right. Oh, you a fan? So.
Right.
It's
like, you're gonna get your money regardless.
Right. It's crazy.
It's cocky.
It's real cocky. It's crazy, and I don't mean to cut you off, but it's fans, people who spent they whole childhood
time with this.
Time, not just time, money, because comics cost.
Right.
Being able to read these stories, you wouldn't even have these stories if it wasn't for, and that's another thing too, when I hear people, talk about, oh, it wasn't meant for you, or we didn't make this for you. And I'm like, well, who the fuck did you make it for? Because this shit wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me.
Right. They not even reading it.
People like me, this shit wouldn't exist. You know what I'm saying? It would have died a long time ago. So who are you making it for? No Captain America, no Iron Man, no X-Men, no what, you know what I'm saying? All of these characters exist because of that comic book medium.
Right.
The only reason why they are popular is because of that comic book medium. Then they took what, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, I got into it because of the cartoon, which is cool. Right. But guess where that cartoon drew its inspiration from? The comic, you wouldn't even imagine if Wolverine was out there acting totally off character in those, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't have a rivalry with Cyclops and didn't say the word bub and wasn't an ornery son of a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Or if Cyclops didn't have a stick up his ass, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or if Jean didn't faint every time she used her fucking powers, you know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Like, imagine if you took all of that away. Right. You think that cartoon would be good?
Nope.
I'm gonna let y'all talk. I want to hear from y'all first. Just take a pick. Whoever want to
Go first. I think that, like I said, I really do take this as an attack from Marvel themselves.
Mhm.
And we've been seeing it for a while. You know, we get called, like, as a fan base, we get called toxic because we don't like something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We get called haters because we say, nah, we're not gonna watch this just because it's got this. You know what I'm saying? We get labeled all this stuff, and it just makes we get stuck in a box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't just not like something. You know,
Mhm.
but as soon as we voice our opinion, you know what I'm saying, we're trolls and we're that. And then Marvel does things like the
She-Hulk.
ending of She-Hulk, or like comments like this. And it's like, okay, well, not only can we can't say anything against y'all, as soon as we do, use your platform to make us, to stick us on an island
Right.
and alienate us. And I'm like, well, as a fan, I don't see that I'm toxic for wanting to see
Better.
a specific character portray a specific storyline that I enjoy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A character have the portrayal that I remember. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get bringing these things to the 21st century. I get it. But where does, you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, why don't we just make new stuff? If we're
Yeah,
going to
just make
change
new
it so much to where it's
It's
not
not the
even the
character no
same
more.
anymore. Right.
Yeah, just make new shit. That's always been my thing. Like, okay, you want to update these? No, just make new characters and see how that works.
Just make new characters. Right.
And see how that works. But
Are
guess
you
what? They
guys
know
not
it's not gonna
creative
work.
enough? Right.
They know it's not gonna work because they don't have the creativity. They don't have the mind because the writers that they're hiring don't have that creative. Because it's easy. It's easy to take Captain America, or it's easy to take Wolverine, or it's easy to take Black Panther, or even name. You know what I'm saying? And change them up and live off of that name.
Right.
Because that it's a guaranteed audience already. So then when you know what I'm saying, even if you don't like what you're seeing, you're gonna still
That's all you
participate
get.
because
Right.
that's all you got.
That's all you're getting. Right. Which
And then,
really
like
sucks.
you said, when you voice your opinion, say, nah, that ain't my Iron Man, or that ain't my T'Challa, or that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
You're
made for
toxic.
you. Or
It wasn't
you a
made for
hater.
you.
You're toxic.
You're-
Right.
Right. Misogynistic. All this. Like,
Right.
hold on, man. Nah, I just didn't like this shit.
Right. Well, I gotta be called all kind of names and all kind of shit. That just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you don't.
And
Well, in the
the
comic
one-
book, it wasn't like that in the comic, bro. Calm down.
Right.
No, it wasn't
That's
like
not.
that.
It's not what you read off of Wikipedia 5
Right,
minutes ago.
no.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Right.
Just because you
You know what I'm
slid over
saying? Like-
to Wikipedia or you know what I'm saying? No,
Right. I can go and change Wikipedia and pay like $2. You know what I'm saying? They can say whatever I wanted to say.
you know what I'm saying?
So, you know, like I said, I feel like, you know, as a fan, we take those things on the chin a little bit too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And not to, I keep cutting you off, my bad. But
No, you good. You good.
like when Rob Zombie redid Halloween.
Oh, we
Fans
came for
didn't
his
like
neck.
it.
We
Right.
came for his neck.
They didn't call the fans toxic, right?
Right.
They didn't call it. Want to know why? Because they respected those. It's comic book fans, nerds, whatever, you know. Because think of what they could try to call the dudes who didn't like She-Hulk, incels, basically the nerds. But it's like, nigga, nerds made comic books. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Made
the
them
only reason why
popular
they exist is who was spending money
on
these books.
Right.
Who was doing that?
Not
who been drawing
superheroes.
them?
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because kids were reading comics, but they superhero comics. They're reading Archie.
I mean,
and, you know
right,
what I'm
kids.
saying? Right.
Kids will read anything that's colorful in front of them, for the most part.
Right.
For the most part, if it's colorful, they're gonna read it. They're gonna look into it. But as you get older, once you start picking and choosing what you read, your taste change. Like you said, your taste change. When you get the, I used to get allowance, man. and I run to the bookstore, dog. This was back when comics was like $1.25. They like $5 now. It's crazy. But run, and I'd be like, all right, new month, you know what I'm saying? I knew when all the new issues come out, I run to the bookstore. I would choose two. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't have a allowance, but I wasn't finna spend it all.
Right.
So I choose to. Normally it's like either a Wolverine book or X-Men book, maybe Ghost Rider, something like that. Right. Grab my little motherfucking chips and my soda, and I run back home, read my issues with my chips and my soda. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's how it went. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, spent that time running to doing that.
Right.
And then when you get, like I said, I grew up when these superhero movies was garbage, was trash. When they really didn't care about this genre at all.
Nope. Y'all were just making movies for movie's sake.
Just for movie's sake. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's the opportunity to give the best product you can give, and you say, oh, you like that shit? That's a red flag to me. What?
Right.
I want to hear from Mika. Mika got the face. What? Come on, Mika. What you got?
No, I was gonna use the same example that you used as far as like if this was a horror movie and say it was a Stephen King book, you know what I'm saying, that they were remaking, right? And the Stephen King fans is like, no. What are you doing? That's not how it goes in the book. And they're like, man, shut up. And we doing it our way. Like,
right.
Like this is almost like, but Stephen King fans don't get attacked like that because there's been plenty of movies that they've changed that wasn't like the book. The
Dr.
original
Sleep.
Dr. Sleep. Yeah, like
Running
the
Man.
Original It was definitely not like the book. So that
I feel like that was done for a reason.
Of course, because it was made for TV, but
for TV, right?
But see, that's the thing, right? It's one thing to say, hey, we need to take liberties for this adaptation to come to screen. Mm-hmm. But when this character is nothing like what I read, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What I grew up reading or what's in the source material, you got an issue. That's a problem.
Right.
That's a problem because not only I would say that not only are you disrespecting the source material, you disrespecting me, the fan. And then you're trying to tell me what you know what I'm saying? Oh, we know better. We know what you like better than you. Because that's basically what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying.
We know what
we
you
go
like.
Force feed it to you.
Yeah, but we oh, you like that? Well, you're gonna love this though. Watch this. Like, nah, bro. I didn't like that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't
you
show
might
up
have liked it, but right.
Right. Like I don't, and how can imagine let's take it back to slavery films, right? Okay. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Somebody writing a slavery movie who had, let's say he was Indian, just ain't got nothing to do with American culture whatsoever. He ain't even white. He just far removed from American culture. Come over to America and wants to do a slavery movie. And then he does it, puts it out, and people get mad at it. And then he says, nah, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying?
This is my interpretation of slavery.
Question, hey, did you bring any, you know what I'm saying, historians or black people, you know what I'm saying, into the writer room? He like, why would I do that? That's a red flag. I don't want nobody in the writing room who knows about slavery. Why would I want that shit? Like, what?
Right. I want everybody to get all the information from online.
Like, nah. No, just what you heard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, here's a snippet of what we're doing. You ever heard of Harriet Tubman? Yeah, me neither. But we're gonna use, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we're gonna make her a fucking superhero.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
a vampire killer.
Right.
What sense does that make? That shit don't make no sense.
None.
And this is the guy who is, I'm not gonna say he's running Marvel, but he's, you know what I'm saying, he's an arm, he's a leg, he's a big part of Marvel Studios.
Right. Yeah, he's at least one of the balls, like straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? Right, yeah.
This is the guy.
Yeah.
And then we wonder why shit has been downhill.
And then he opens his mouth.
Oh man, when he opened his mouth.
But they normally don't let him talk a lot either, though.
And this is the reason why.
Right. They don't let him talk a lot. Usually when somebody talks, it's usually Vicky Alonso or it's usually Kevin Feige.
Exactly.
Because people like them. Have you ever seen Avi Arad do an interview?
Right.
No.
Have you ever seen what's the other guy that I'm thinking of right now? Luis Esposito.
Oh,
Have you ever seen
Esposito,
him
yeah. Nope.
do an interview? No, you will never see those people do an interview. Never.
Nate Moore been on it 100. And you know what? And I've been listening to a lot of his interviews lately. He talked about how TJ was already going to be in the script, and I was like, bullshit.
You know what? Can I say about that?
Go ahead. What you got?
They gave E-Man an interview to kill his campaign on screen.
That's what they did. They did.
And I said, you know what? And the worst part about it is he let it happen.
He let it happen. It worked.
Aired the shit. I said, why would you say that? Like, of course they're gonna tell you, yeah, this was in the script before he did. Duh. Like, of course they're gonna say that, but you accept that? No. That was they scrambled.
They little boyed him. And shout out to E-Man, but they little boyed him.
Yeah, bro, you got punked.
He did.
I love you, E-Man. I love watching your content, bro. But you got punked
on
your show and got you.
Got it. I wouldn't even have aired it.
Nah, Namor could give me an interview because we finna ask all kind of real questions.
Yeah.
Real fast.
Like the thing is, because I'm pretty sure he wants that access. So I get that. That's why he didn't go hard. He asked the question. He took what Nate Moore gave him or whatever. Right. Cool. But nah. He should have, after airing it, he should have said what he really was thinking because he let it go.
Yeah, he did. He said, I think the comment was, I still stick with my stance on the recast.
Right.
And I'm like, of course.
Basically, I'm going to move on and see what they do with TJ.
Nope.
I would have been hell fuck no.
And the worst part about it is you one of the ones of us who make noise.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you come on, man. Like
they punked it. They did. Oh, TJ.
Anyways.
Chandler Jr., can you keep a secret? Shut up, man.
Right. Anyways. Like I said, man, shout out to E-Man. No disrespect, but
no disrespect.
But hey,
but this Nate Moore character,
keep it 100, right? Yeah.
This Nate Moore dude, what my guy what Jim Kelly said, this dude straight out of comic book, man.
Straight
when he was talking about
comic book.
I'm right. This Nate Moore dude is a character, man.
I can't.
I can for sure. He is.
This dude is a cat. This dude, I think he want to be in the movie.
Right.
He want to be in the movie. And like you said, he just been talking up a storm. Like, he talking more than goddamn
Feige.
No, not Feige. The director, Coogler.
Yeah.
He talking more than Ryan Coogler. I'm like, dude, shut up, because it's just bullshit after bullshit. And you know it's live.
And the worst part about it, this is clean. This is cleanup. That's all it is. It's cleanup. Because
no, we already had it in the script.
Nah, bro. Wayne, don't sell me short. Don't sell me short. This movie should have made $1 billion already.
Facts. Facts.
It should have made $1 billion already.
It ain't touching it. It ain't getting there. It's gonna fall
peter out about 6.
750.
Yeah. I think it's gonna peter out right around 6.
Mm-hmm. They already saying it's tracking below Thor: Love and Thunder, and that shit was horrible.
That shit was review bomb before it even came out. Like, so, like I said, you guys are not winning. You're just breaking even. I heard something the other day. Speaking of, we're gonna step away from Marvel for a second, but just Disney in general.
Okay.
Did you hear about how much money they have to make off Avatar for it to be a profit?
Nah, that don't even make sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
It don't make sense. I was watching the movie,
right?
John Campea earlier,
right?
And he was like, "Ain't no way."
2.2 billion.
I think it's hype.
He said
I think it's
like
hype.
He said if you took the highest marketing campaign around, let's say he was like 300 million for a marketing campaign. That means that he was saying that meant that you spent $1.2 billion to make this movie.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. What movie cost $1 billion to make?
But here's my thing, though. I think this is another form of marketing from
is.
Disney,
Oh, no,
and they're
it is.
using James Cameron as his, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
with his fan base to do it.
Right.
Like having him post on his Twitter and talk shit like, oh, this movie's got to make this. It's got to. People love James Cameron and love James Cameron movies. They
Mhm.
showing up. Anybody that loves Terminator 2 is showing up. Anybody that loves Titanic is showing up.
Showing
Anybody love the first Avatar
I
is
mean,
showing
he
up.
don't do he
That
don't drop
is the
nothing but
drive
bangers.
sales. No,
He like the
He
Dr.
does.
Dre of fucking making movies.
right. And he might do one every 10 years,
Yeah, he
but
like-
that movie gonna be fire when it
Right,
comes
yeah.
out. And it's gonna be new and it's gonna be fresh. People look for that kind of shit. So
Right.
this is marketing from Disney. They haven't really marketed this movie. Think about it.
No.
Wait,
haven't.
you have seen barely any commercials of it. This is
they
marketing.
just did, and they called it the last trailer. It was what football game was it a football game? I think it was at a
It was
football
something
game.
the other day.
Probably,
I saw
probably
what
a
you're talking
Sunday
about.
night football.
Yeah, I think it was Sunday Night Football. They showed
Prime
the
time.
full trailer, whatever. So I think they're about to kick it into high gear as far as marketing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they're going to do it as much as you think, bro. I
No,
think
no, this
they
is
put
gonna-
it out there for people to see it, but
right.
the marketing
This
is
gonna be
viral marketing.
YouTube marketing. Yeah,
Yep.
viral marketing. That's what it's
Viral
gonna
marketing.
be. I'm doing that all day, every day.
Yeah,
Because
it's
And I
free.
think-
It's not necessarily free, but it's cheaper than
it's
paying.
cheaper than right. I mean, they have their TV spots. I'm pretty sure that but I don't think that'll happen until later in the game. When does this come out? December? Is it December?
December. I think it's right after Christmas.
You probably won't see too much media placement till probably middle of December,
Right.
something like that, just to let people know, hey, Avatar.
Some sizzle
'Cause
reels.
remember, they are and another thing too, they're re-releasing Avatar.
Right.
Yeah, that's
To
right.
drive up some steam.
That's right. Because as somebody joked on Instagram today, nobody remembers these characters. That's how long how long the sequel took.
Yeah,
Like nobody remembers these characters. We don't remember what the hell
I
happened.
don't remember. All I know was Pocahontas in space.
Not
That's it.
Pocahontas in space. You just stuck on this.
That's what it is.
can't.
Nah, that's what it is.
I can't.
Or
What?
Last of the Mohicans in space.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, pick it. It's one of them.
Pick one. It's one of them.
I want to say Shaka Zulu, but nah, it ain't Shaka Zulu.
We're gonna just go ahead and stick with
Not
it.
quite.
Pocahontas.
Not quite.
We're just gonna go with Pocahontas.
I want to say Shaka Zulu, but
Shaka Zulu in
Ain't no
space.
damn Shaka Zulu in space.
Oh man,
Shaka
don't wanna see
Zulu
Shaka
in
Zulu in
space.
space?
No.
Oh,
We're gonna quit
man.
putting it out there in the atmosphere.
Yeah, no. It's gonna be Shaka Zulu, the Leprechaun, and somebody
Oh,
else, and
stop.
Jason.
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 Yeah.
Jason Leprechaun in space. All
Oh Lord. Oh, they're having a triangle match. A triple threat match.
Oh man.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
man. But no,
Oh,
you're right, man.
boy.
When I heard that, I said, shit, I was like, man, y'all is
That's
It's
a lot of
major
money
cap.
to make.
Disney has
Right.
is the fucking cap masters over there, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
they are. They really are. And that's like so sad, man. That's how they market their films. That's how they market anything. They lie straight
Lie.
up.
They got the
Create
school
a
of
false
cap over there.
narrative. Yeah, boy, they sure do.
Crazy.
And that's
What are
crazy.
y'all talking about, man? They wilding.
That's But
Two-
guess what?
2.1 billion to break.
Guess
He said, and the thing is, he said to break even. He didn't even say to make money.
They're
Right.
making money, yeah.
To break even.
So y'all made this movie just for the fuck of it. Y'all know
Right.
y'all gonna make the money.
What,
But y'all made the movie
what
just for the fuck of it.
studio is handing out $1 billion to make a movie? I don't
Right.
even care.
Nobody.
Y'all took everything y'all made from Spider-Man to make
Right.
this movie.
Make this movie.
Pretty much.
Get out of here, James Cameron. That movie that ain't been seen, like you said, 10 years.
It took too long.
They're gonna have to
I don't even
give
know
you
if you still got a
they
fan
gonna have
base.
to
It go
put-
$1 billion though
Listen, they're gonna have to put a commercial for the first movie in front of this one.
in front of this one.
Right. Like a recap. What you missed on Avatar.
Previously on Avatar.
Right?
Previously on Avatar.
Talking about damn $1 billion. You gonna go somewhere,
It's gonna be
man.
a preview before this movie comes
Yeah.
on, just so you can
Right.
get a refresher.
A recap.
It's a preview.
You know, how, like how
Oh,
Netflix do
no.
the season recap when you watch the new
Right.
season. And shit. You're gonna get to the theaters. It's gonna ask you, do you want to skip?
Y'all heard how long
man.
it's gonna be too, right? Like 3 hours.
Yeah. Shoot.
And see that to me, I'm like, you won't get the 2.1 billion to break. You got a 3-hour movie, and not saying that people won't watch a 3-hour movie, but return because these, you know what I'm saying, you're dealing with return customers, repeat viewers. Who
Hell,
wants to sit
I
down
barely
for-
made it through the first Avatar.
right.
And that shit was long.
Oh man. Did I even go to the movies for? Yeah, I did. I went to the movies.
I went and saw it in 3D, which was totally worth it because it was just
No, you know, I think
it was totally worth it. It was totally worth it in 3D. But I'm just saying.
I think so. I mean, the thing is, like genius when it comes to directing and doing this thing. He's always 10 years ahead of some fucking cinematography shit.
Right.
He brought out the red cameras. I think that's what he filmed it in, with the red camera back in the day. And that's what everybody uses now. He was 4K before 4K was, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He make no mistake. I'm pretty sure they gave him a blank check, but that blank check didn't go up to $1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They laughed when he said that. They was like,
like, hold on, man.
Hold on, big dog. Hold up.
Right. Wait.
This ain't Titanic, man.
Right.
Even with that, you know what I'm saying? Because he also did the documentary on that too.
Right.
And he probably took that documentary money to help him make the Titanic movie.
I bet that happened. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then he took his Titanic money and flipped it and put it into Avatar. So then he took his Avatar money and turned around and tried to flip it. But then it was like, then it was like, hell no to the no.
Producers ain't giving up no $1 billion.
Man, he got a loan.
That shit is just it's adjusted for inflation, y'all. Because how long it took to make this movie? Like 5 years.
5 years. They got pushed back because of COVID.
Right. You know what? So it's adjusted for inflation.
The what's the actor? I don't even think he's gonna be in the movie. Jake.
Oh, you're talking about
the movie that much. What's his name?
Sam. Oh shit. Sam
Warrington.
Yeah, Warrington. Warrington. That's it.
Something like that.
Worthington. Sam Worthington. That's it.
Because I think it's about his family, but not him. Because I think he has a son with old girl, and I think it's about the son going through the different, you know, because I think they move and they go live with this other tribe, and I think it's about the son trying to fit in with the new tribe or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, shit, that's a crazy story, man.
Very much.
Yeah, man. Nate Moore, quit lying, man. Just come out and say we don't give. He's trying to say we don't give a fuck about you without saying we don't give a fuck about you, but he should just come out and say, man, we don't give 2 fucks about you, man.
We get this money from people who don't give a fuck about these stories.
Right. And we're gonna get into that later too. About when it comes to the comic book fatigue, because they broke it down into what type of fans. Did y'all read the article?
Yep.
Yeah, you know, they broke it down into the fans, so or how fans are broken down or whatever. And we'll get into that. But I just want to talk a little bit about Nate Moore, man. Quit lying. Look at his face, man. He just looked like he lying.
Why the fuck you lying?
He lying right there. He's just lying.
Gotta have that song playing in the background.
Lying.
Why you lying?
Oh man, but let's keep it moving. That was red flag. Marvel writers are a red flag if you're a fan of the material. Y'all let me know in the comments below how y'all feel about that. Let's keep it moving. Boom. Sony Spider-Verse on Amazon. This one, it didn't catch it. I reported on the Silk show when it first was announced early, or it might have been late last year because it was before No Way Home and all that. But this kind of threw me for a loop, man, because it was going to Amazon and MGM Plus. Let me read this. And this is coming from the good people over at CBR.com. Says Sony Marvel announced slate of live action Spider-Man spinoff shows. They have a partnership with Amazon Prime Video and MGM Plus to bring a slate of live action series based around Spider-Man comics from Marvel. The multiple series will center around Sony Pictures Universal Spider-Man Scum C, which include over 900 characters. Sony's new deal will begin with Silk Spider Society, revolving around a Korean-American woman named Cindy Moon who gets bitten by the same spider as Peter Parker. Her adventure follows her as she escapes imprisonment and searches for her family, all while learning how to handle her new abilities as she becomes the hero known as Silk. What's dope about this to me is Lord and Miller, who did Into the Spider-Verse. Producing it. And their hands are gonna be all on it, along with Amy Pascal and who else? Amy Pascal.
I have a question.
Lord and Miller.
Sure.
How the hell she get bit by the same spider as Peter Parker?
They were classmates.
Yeah.
So her story is dope, and this is what I'm thinking. I don't think I would have used her.
Right.
No, they were classmates. They went to the same field trip. I mean, the spider didn't die. I mean, they can go and bite.
Right.
I mean, I thought he swatted that hoe after he did him.
Miles swats the spider. It just drops off of Peter. Miles is the one that kills the spider every time. Because it's the same spider that bites Peter that bites Miles.
In that universe, yes.
In that universe, yes.
So he would be the Silk of his universe.
Right.
Okay.
But see, Peter and Cindy were classmates. They were on the same field trip. They, you know what I'm saying? Spider bit him, spider bit her. That's what happened. It's not convoluted. I know it because she's a new character. It sounds, you know what I'm saying? This all happened.
Think Spider-Verse. Think multiverse.
Well, this is a multiverse. This is 616.
Okay. So I'm trying to break it down for her to make it easy for her.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You know, I don't know none about none. I'm like, wait, she got bit. How she get bit by the same spider? I would have been like, get off me or a snack. You know what I'm saying? Because that's normal. That's normally what normal people do.
Is. I mean, well, you know what? Sometimes, you know, spiders will bite you. You won't even know you got bit by a spider sometimes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, God damn, the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? And the spider going by this way, you just wake up next morning, your shit be red.
Or swelled up. Shit.
Swell up.
You're looking like the hunchback.
Right. But this to me is because she's basically Peter Parker without being Peter Parker. You know what I'm saying? This is how they're gonna tell Sony's gonna use their Spider-Man, but as a woman. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
And I'm like, I know we want to see Miles, but I think Marvel's gonna use Miles.
I think they are too. We actually said that quite a while back.
We did.
That he was going to end up in Marvel.
I think
that was the compromise.
Miles. Right. I think this is a way for them to tell Spider-Man stories without having a Spider-Man.
Right.
Same. I mean, because you got a same background as far as being the student bit by the same spider.
Right.
And let me ask Mika.
Y'all.
And I don't want to sound misogynistic or
oh god.
Oh yeah, don't get labeled before you get labeled.
Yeah, let me preference my words. Do you feel that because it seems like every character being pushed to the forefront is a woman?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have an issue with that. But do you feel that it's forced?
I guess I would say yeah, especially after the Me Too movement. Because you know, with that whole thing going down, it's like, okay, now we need to build up the woman, you know what I'm saying? Like bring women to the forefront because especially in the comic book world, you know, we've always seen men, you know, it's always been, you know, men, you know, action heroes. I mean, even when we was growing up, it was mostly, you know, it was very rare that you saw a female lead as a comic or whatever until we got like, I mean, in a cartoon. And like we got She-Ra to bounce off He-Man because I'm pretty sure there were like little girls that was like, oh, why can't we have our own strong person, you know?
Right.
So for
Y'all
now,
got Jim too.
but she wasn't even a superhero. She just, as a matter of fact, she wasn't. Jim wasn't a superhero.
They fought crime.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Remember the dude was the bad guy?
No.
They would change to the costume. I just watched Jim.
I'm watching Jim now. Oh no, the movie was trash. I'm watching Jim right now.
That's when you don't respect the source material. That movie, that was it.
Right. So I'm watching Jim now, and no, they're not crime fighters. It's just she just knows how to play the system. You know what I'm saying? There is, I mean, the Misfits are the bad guys, but that's besides the point. Yes, they are. They are like it seems almost like they're forcing it, trying to like put, you know, okay, well, y'all, you know, we've been doing all these male action heroes and superheroes for so long, so let's do some women now. So because of course there's always going to be female fans. It's going to be like, well, when we going to get this person, or when we going to get this person, and it's almost like, here, shut up.
Is it a smart business move?
I can weigh in on that.
And when I asked that, hold on, Kobe. And when I asked that, reason I'm asking, is it a smart business move? Because you're not just giving female superheroes. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, you're overreacting by saying that they're erasing, you know, the male counterparts." But let's take Avengers for instance. Every main Avenger is gone and replaced by a woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every one of them.
Except for Captain America.
No.
But
no,
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right, because they did put Peggy Carter in there.
Peggy Carter.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they show, I ain't even think about it like this. Somebody brought it to my attention on Reddit. They said that in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, all the men had couldn't do shit with Wanda. Was real quick. Mr. Fantastic, instant. Black Bolt, and these are all uber powerful people. You know what I'm saying? Black Bolt, done. Professor X, done. Who had the fight scene with Wanda? People who wasn't, well, maybe Captain Marvel, but
Photon for a little while, yeah.
Right, for a little while. Why would Captain America or Peggy Carter last that long against Wanda after what she just did with Mr.
After what she just did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and that's why I'm asking that. And I'm not trying to sound misogynistic or saying that I hate it, but it's like it's almost to the point of look at what, you know what I'm saying? We doing this.
Can I tell you what it is?
Go ahead.
Because I'll tell you what Phase 4 was all the way around. This was, everybody was talking about how, you know, all we got was white male superheroes and all this other stuff. This is affirmative action for those films, for movies in general. Think about it. Phase 4 was nothing but affirmative action. Like you said, let's take all the white male actors and the white male characters and replace them with either.
They got rid of T'Challa.
Well, yeah, exactly. And let's replace them with tokenized characters, tokenized versions of the characters.
Yeah. And
let's also make it, give it affirmative action, because now women are being more represented, so women will watch. You know what I'm saying? Let's make Captain America a black guy. Let's make Captain America a black guy. We're gonna take away the African black guy. We're gonna give you an American black guy as our lead. Yeah, not the one who's strong about their pride or whatever.
But this is also somebody who's not even superpowered.
Right.
Regular Joe.
Superpower. He doesn't even have no super soldier serum, but
this Pookie from down the street, how long he gonna last?
He's fighting super soldiers. He fought super soldiers in Falcon and Winter Soldier, bro, and was whipping their ass.
Plot armor, man.
Well,
go ahead, Mika. I want to hear what Mika was about to say.
We know why, but we'll leave that as is.
What you got, Mika?
No, I was gonna say, like, they think that this is gonna bring in like more women to watch, you know, saying like to watch, these types of movies, right? But if a woman is already not interested in it, it's not going to make her interested in it. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a female character. It's almost like the WNBA.
Right.
And I don't know why people not
look at it, y'all. Like
men, guess who watch WNBA? Men.
Right.
75% of viewership on WNBA is men.
Right.
Because it's sports.
You want to know why?
Women don't watch
sports
and it's anyway.
It's pretty women playing sports.
Right. Comic books. Right. I'm gonna go back to what made these things popular.
I know what you finna say. Yeah, go ahead.
Men read these comic books. They like the stories, but they like the titties and they like how the woman looked in the book.
How they were shaped in the books. That's exactly right.
And then once they got past that, they be like, "Oh shit, Storm is a dope character. Oh shit, She-Hulk is a dope." You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was for boys. Like, it was for young men.
Right. Right.
And what is this? And this is supposed to be for boys and young men. You add these women, right? Which is, like I said, I'm all down for seeing women front and center.
Me too.
But you don't have to take away the men to make them front and center.
Right. You don't have to nerf us.
Even when all of those, because they were all tokenized, well, for the most part, were tokenized characters that showed up, like She-Hulk, was a tokenized Hulk. Spider-Woman, hell, look at Silk, she's a tokenized, Spider-Man. But for the most part, Spider-Man was still there.
Right.
Hulk was still around. Captain, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the men were still there. So you had to pick, you could pick. Ain't no
who
picking.
You liked and who you supported, right?
Right. There's no picking. It's not, you're just gonna get this.
And if you don't like it,
I didn't mean to
turn this, make it for you, right?
Yeah, I didn't mean to turn this into that. I was just wanted to ask that question because I'm seeing a lot of that go around, and I think it's a valid question. Now I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out there who are misogynistic, or I hate using that word. I'm not gonna say misogynistic. They're just
they're over the top.
Guys.
Yeah, you're right. Dude, bros.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just used to seeing what they used to seeing,
set in their ways, or
right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But they don't speak for the majority either.
They don't. And if that's misogynistic, then I guess it's misogynistic. But
right.
I don't think that they. Because the thing is, like when She-Hulk came out, and I'm rambling. If She-Hulk was good, they would watch it.
Right. It wouldn't matter.
Right. But you want to make fun of the people who buy the fuck? I don't get that.
Comments. I never understood that. Keep it moving. We good because we could go there all day. We can make camp there.
I know. I can live there. You know
what I'm saying? So live and die there, straight up.
That is a hill I die on. I would die on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Buried, tombstone, all that shit.
Right.
It says rumors about Sony's Spider-Verse deal with Prime Video began to circulate around 2020, with the report indicated the companies were in conversation for a potential multi-series deal. At the time, the deal received comparisons to Marvel's former partnership with Netflix for Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, etc. Initially, the report indicated that Lauren Moon would serve as the lead writer, while Lord Miller and Pascal appeared attached for the start. Later, former Walking Dead writer Sue Kyu Kim joined the team as the new head writer. They got any dates on this? On it's not indicated what other characters might appear in other series. Who would you want to see? Especially, you know what? And I'm gonna preface it like this because Sony did Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Yep,
that was there. So the way I'm looking at this is Sony Into the Spider-Verse comes out and it branches out to these live action movies.
Yep, I agree with that.
That's the only way I can introduce Silk. We already got Spider-Gwen being introduced. Pretty sure she'll show up some kind of way because why not? She's a dope ass character, or can be a dope character if played with right. If depending on how many spiders they introduce in this Into the Spider-Verse, you're gonna see a lot of them be able to because now that's my introduction. I don't have to do backstory or all of that. You know what I'm saying? I could just boom, here you go. Because a lot of people, because if I just release a Silk show, I don't see a lot of people showing up to watch it.
Nope.
Oh, that's a knockoff Spider-Man. That's what I mean?
Right.
That's what you'll get right off the top, right off rip.
Right.
But if I introduce the character into the Spider-Verse, and have a little exposition on who she is and what
Right.
she's about. Now I can transfer her over. So I mean, Meek, I don't know how many Spider characters you know, but what would you want to see happen from this? I know we talked about Miles. Is anybody other than just Miles or
Bring back the Spider Pig.
Spider Pig?
Spider Ham.
In an Alf type setting.
Hmm?
Like how Alf was,
Right.
Spider Pig.
That would be
That
interesting.
works.
Bring back the Spider Pig.
I think that works. You like Spider Pig, huh?
I do.
Peter Porker, huh?
Yes.
That that is a porn name. I'm
Yeah, it is. It sure is.
Oh, if that ain't a porn name.
What was they thinking?
They was thinking.
We're gonna name him Peter Porker.
Yep. Everybody.
It's like a play on Peter Parker. Sounds like a porn name. That's because you're in the gutter.
No, man, that's a porn name. They knew what they were doing when they did that. They knew exactly what they were doing. Matter of fact, it was probably a porno already out.
Oh
with the
no!
play on Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot.
I'm
When
sure
they came
Spider
up with
Woman
it.
and all that. Yeah.
I can't.
Matter of fact, Marvel probably was getting money from that porn movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Stacking up. Hey, let them in make this little money off this real quick. Stacking up.
Oh
Rack
man, what
up.
about you, Kobe? What you would like to see in live action?
I hope, and I not necessarily what I like to see. This is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping we're gonna get characters like Moreland. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping we're gonna get some Spider Slayers.
Yeah.
You know, some Alistair Smythe, that kind of stuff. I'm hoping they just expand on the lore. You know what I'm saying? We can probably see some spider totems. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them really, really, really dig in to that. Like, I want to see some off the wall Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I want to see, you know what I'm saying, armored Spider-Man. I want to see like Spider-Punk. I want to see Ben Reilly. I want to see Scarlet. You know, I definitely want to see Scarlet Spider. You know what I'm saying? Those, you know what I'm saying, that we haven't seen on screen ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those we haven't seen on screen, y'all have a big opportunity here. And if y'all are going to do live action and you're going to do animation, you got an even bigger one. Because, you know what I'm saying, you could do all kinds of stuff here.
And I could see that happening. Graffiti South says the Madam Web movie is going to be crazy. I don't know, man.
I hope it is. I hope it's going to be wild.
My expectations is low on that.
Mine too.
Maybe that's a good thing because maybe I'll watch it and it just blow my mind, but I don't know, man.
I hope not. Yeah.
That's not the first. My brain, if I'm thinking Spider-Man characters that I'm pulling, it's not Madam Web that I'm doing a movie about. Or
it's a setup film. That's an in-between film.
I know it's
it would have to be for me.
Yeah, it's more probably for this type of situation that we're talking about right here too. And maybe Moreland could get introduced in the Madam Web film because if it is about spider totems, because her whole thing is when she was with Silk, she was locked. So when she got her powers, a dude named Ezekiel showed up and locked her away and trained her on how to use her powers. I mean, she could always leave. I don't want to say locked away. She was always able to leave. She just never left because he told her that Moreland,
she couldn't leave.
Right, because if she left, Moreland was gonna come and kill her. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man finally freed her, or whatever. They fought for a minute, but he told her that Moreland was dead, and then she went on about her business, you know, fighting crime, whatever. But and Moreland wasn't dead. Moreland just is that dude. Moreland, that dude, man. I like Moreland.
Yeah, he's a cool character.
And see, that's a character that encompasses. If they did like a Spider-Verse movie,
right,
live action. He was.
That's him. That's
what I thought was going to happen with No Way Home. Remember, I said I was like, if Moreland showed up, we already got the 3 Peter Parkers from the different universes. It was just lined up for Moreland.
Icing on the cake, right?
He didn't show up. We got fucking Green Goblin instead.
Yeah, again.
It is
the same actor.
right. It is
Not
what it
even a
is.
new portrayal, just the same actor. That's why I can't give No Way Home as much love as everybody else
Yeah, I
does.
will give it. I
They
don't need it,
can't
man.
because it was
was
a
terrible, man.
half-ass idea that
it
they
was.
just went with, and the
Yeah.
marketing was so sweet.
I mean, because they couldn't. It's one of them. We can't lose.
Right.
3 Spider-Man would bring, because it's what we say, nostalgia. It was just
Nostalgia.
nostalgia. That's all it was. He
Yep.
said, as long as they don't make Black Cat versus Spider-Man like Elektra was with Daredevil, I'm cool. I wouldn't mind a heist film with Spider-Man and Black Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what I mean by like, he catches her trying to do some shit, but they really got to go and steal the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, it's some shit
right.
that really has to be stolen. And Spider-Man ain't into the thievery type shit, but it's got to be done.
It's
You know what I'm
got to
saying?
be done.
And
Night
they
Monkey
have
type
to
shit.
they have to go in there and do it together. I think some shit like
You gotta
that'll
be
work.
Night Monkey. You know what I'm saying? That type of
Yeah,
shit.
he could
But
be
that'll
Night
work
Monkey.
that'll work for Marvel though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll work.
Yeah.
That will work. That's the kind of movies they need to be making.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He said it's definitely for a setup. And it was 3 different Spider-Man, but they were the same kind of Spider-Man. It won off nostalgia alone for real. Yeah, nostalgia, man.
Mhm.
Nostalgia will win some. Nostalgia would take you at least to the finish line, and it's just somebody just got to push you over. You know what I'm saying? It'll get you there. It'll get you there. And he said, "This. Oh yeah, I know who this is, man. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
For sure. Thank
But
you,
yeah,
sir.
I mean, I'm with y'all, man. I think Spider Pig will work. I don't know how we do it live action, but I would like to see that. Like I said, Alf, maybe animatronics on like a puppet type situation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because
Call
I
in
think
Kevin Yeager. I know he's not doing nothing right now.
I know, right? But I think
Well, I know he might be working. They're doing
he
Chucky
could be.
still.
Yeah. But I think conventional shit works sometimes. We don't always have to do full on CGI. You know what I'm saying? Give me the practical, give me the conventional effects and stuff. I think that works.
Practical still works.
Think it works.
Still effective.
But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about Sony Spider-Verse going to Amazon, and I wonder how much that deal was. I mean, Sony is eating. Do you know how much they paid for Spider-Man from Marvel?
What it was $10K? Yeah.
No, it was like 2 stamps,
Right.
a turkey breast,
right, and the change in their pocket, like
yeah, like this got to be like the best deal in history,
right, of all time.
I mean,
the most profitable come up of all time.
It is, and Marvel was they couldn't do nothing about it because they was going bankrupt, so they was just selling off shit. You get a character. You can have 10.
Oh hell no!
You know what
not
I'm saying?
Oprah.
And Sony said, "Give me Spider-Man," and they were like, "Well, shit, you can have it because Michael Jackson passed on it." You know what I'm saying? Like,
right? Hell no!
And in the future, we gonna get Jaden Smith.
Oh, stop it! You keep giving that energy, and it's coming, and I don't like it.
It's coming. You know it's coming, man.
Of course.
It is coming.
Oh my
Yeah,
lord!
of course
He said, "Man, Marvel and Disney are slave drivers when it comes to the outsourcing post production. Apparently, they're using CGI, but it really shines when they combine." Right? No, these dudes they need like an in-house, and I thought that's what they had. Right? In-house CGI or something. I don't know why I mean, I get why they outsource. I guess it's cheaper to outsource, but the movies suffer because you outsourcing, it's the cheapest price. You making them go back in, and they like, man, we done did this shit 100 times. They don't like this shit. It's one check. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't ask for extra money. The check is the check. You know what I'm saying? And they tell them I'll be like, nah, fuck you, Marvel. Your movie ain't coming out, bro.
Right.
God damn.
No, he for real though. That ain't no lie.
That's how they doing
Fuck
it.
y'all, right? Y'all want to not pay? Fuck y'all, right?
That's how they
That
doing
movie
it.
ain't coming out, right?
He said if they're not gonna do CGI right, I don't want to see it. It's just agitated to me. No, I mean they gotta do it right. They gotta do it right. I just think if they add the practical with the CGI, it would smooth things out a little bit because everything don't have to. Remember what was that Blade? The last Blade when they started like
with
CGI
Dracula.
and Blade, he was flipping off the wall and shit. I was like, that's a cartoon.
No, that was Blade 2. That was Blade
Was
2.
it 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it 2? I thought it was 3.
That was 2. About Del Toro
like,
shit.
that's a cartoon, man. Blade out here look like goddamn.
Y'all could have just left that shit alone, bro.
Right.
He looked like, remember the Gumby cartoon?
Not the Gumby cartoon.
I can't.
No.
Oh man.
Stickman Sam type shit.
Yeah.
Stop motion.
That had to have been some of the most. That was horrendous.
It was pretty grueling. CGI to watch.
And but you know what? When I first saw, I was like, "Damn, that's cool." But then at the same time, I'm like, "Hold on, man."
Blade don't do
You know
no
what I'm
shit
saying?
like that.
Wait a minute.
They'll never do no shit like that.
It's the same thing about. Remember playing video games like GoldenEye and shit, and you thought that was like the best graphics. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, yeah.
Damn,
On
that
Nintendo
looks just like
64.
his face. Like you go and watch that shit now, and you're like, "Oh,
What the fuck am I looking at?" Yeah.
All right. Yeah, dog, Gumby. Man.
Oh.
Gumby.
No.
Let's keep it moving. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think of Sony Spider-Verse going to Amazon. Nah, man, I can't let you. That's a look, man.
Oh, stop.
I know
Now,
that's
that's
y'all
been
was
talking
trash.
about
Y'all
Spawn,
don't
okay?
even
That's
try
a
to
staple. And nobody finna talk about Spawn.
Nah,
That's
you can't
a staple.
talk about Spawn.
You
Man.
Don't get
y'all
past
not
on that
gonna- Nah,
I can't
don't
let you do
don't
that,
get
bro.
a pass.
Nah, man.
I
ain't
agree.
I'm not even gonna pay attention to that comment, man.
I agree.
That shit was horrible.
Right.
I agree.
That's
I bet you that was the best CGI they could do, though.
for that.
Because they
Yeah.
didn't
that-
outsource it. They didn't outsource it.
They didn't outsource it. That was, you know,
Nah.
that was Todd McFarlane
They
playing
had-
on his
they had
goddamn
Craig
Mac
and them
computer.
Right.
It was him and Michael J. White.
Yeah, they was doing that shit.
Oh man,
They was doing that shit.
yeah, man. Nah, Spawn was that shit, man. Spawn is a guilty
Yeah.
pleasure of mine. Like,
Yeah, it is. Mine too.
Yeah, CGI is
it's-
trash.
I need more Spawn, and that's, you know what, and that's what I'm saying. Give us, give me Spawn, give me these, you know, Image Comics, give me Valiant, give me all, like when Bloodshot came out, what was it, like a year ago or whatever. I thought that was a decent movie with Vin Diesel in it. But give me more
I
if
still
you
never
want to do
watched it.
comic, and you know we about to get into comic book fatigue, man.
Right.
Let me keep it pushing before I go on a rant and shit.
I feel that.
Next up, comic book fatigue. Look at these dudes, man. Ain't no fatigue with them. This all-star cast right there, man.
What?
All-star cast. This is coming from the direct. Come on, load up. Here we go. Says new data reveals Marvel movie fatigue is worse than DC. Of course, because DC ain't putting out shit. So how can it be? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
at least
Any kind of better, yeah.
First.
Right. Gotta have the
Um,
movies for it to be right.
This is dumb. According to a new study, it says fan fatigue for Marvel movies seems to be setting in faster than DC. Both Marvel and DC have been at the top of movie world for well over a decade now, comic book movies being the biggest, most consistent box office draw currently out there. This has been evident as MCU and DCU films have set a top most anticipated list for years, with these superpower adventures lining the pockets of Disney and Warner Brothers. Says superhero fatigue could become a problem according to a new study. Via Variety, over 1/3 of Marvel fans are getting fatigued with the MCU compared to only 1/5 of DC fans saying the same about the DCU. The study took a deep dive into the comic book movie fandom, drawn on 5,000 entertainment gaming fans between the ages of 13 and 54 years of age, as well as proprietary insights from fandoms, online platforms, and wikis. It found out that 81% of those who closely associated with Marvel are more likely to seek out any and every MCU project, whereas only 67% of DC fans will do the same. They broke it down to the different fandoms or whatever. Found that each fan base could be broken down into 4 segments: the advocates, intentionalists, culturalists, and the flirts. It says the advocates are those who are most embedded in the particular brand. These are audience members who are deeply invested into the IP. Intentionalists are the bulk of each particular fan base, being those who won't seek everything out and can be swayed by marketing or critical reception. This group will most likely see any new content within the first 2 weeks, but won't be there the opening day but the advocates will be there the first. You know what I'm saying? They ride or die for that shit. You have the culturalists who are heavily influenced by the buzz around any particular release. This group sees these experiences as opportunities to connect with friends and family rather than the IP itself. So it's like when movies come out on holidays and things like that, those people, they go to the movies to see it. They don't really care about the movie. They just, it's a thing to do. And then lastly, the flirts. Those that dabble here and there, they come and go from the franchise IP, taking things in when they have time rather than what the world around them is telling them to do.
Right.
And the majority of the movie going fans or the fandom is advocates and intentionalists. So, but the question is, are people really getting tired of superheroes? And I'm gonna jump into it first.
Okay.
I don't think people are getting tired of superheroes. I think people are getting tired of mediocrity and trash ass films. So with any fan base, I mean, look at sports, right? The NFL people aren't getting tired of the NFL. People are tell you, man, now that game was trash, or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
Step it up. So the NFL will do things to make the game more entertaining. How can I get butts in seats? How can I sell beer? How can you know what I'm saying? They'll do that. And the same goes. I mean, that's with anything. Think about it. Nobody's like, I don't want to see another Superman movie. Or, I don't want to see another Batman movie. They say
they'll never say that.
Better
a good
Superman movie. I want to see a better Batman movie. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, it's not fatigue. It's more well, I don't even know what the word would be. Just give me better shit. Like if everything was and I know everything is not going to be on the up and up, like, you know what I'm saying? Because everything just ain't going to be good. But especially with the MCU being connected, right?
Right.
And I think that's one dope thing about the MCU is that it is connected. And it's also the worst thing that can happen to the MCU because now expectations are on top of that
very high.
Right? I expect to see certain shit in the MCU film. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And with y'all being the reigning champs of
y'all got to deliver.
Y'all need to deliver. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's fatigue. I just think it's not, y'all not putting out good. Look at Phase 4. Y'all didn't put out good shit. Majority of that shit was mid to trash.
Right. And we all said it. We voiced our opinion about it. And guess what y'all said?
Toxic.
It wasn't for us.
Toxic, though. It wasn't made for you.
Right.
It was made. And then my thing, who the fuck was it made for, man? Like, who was out there just showing up and saying, oh, I want to watch She-Hulk? Like, how do you get the new She-Hulk fan if not from me? If not me saying, hey, man, that She-Hulk might be good. Because nobody's going to Disney Plus who don't know shit about comics, don't know who the fuck She-Hulk is.
That's the last thing they're looking for.
I want to watch this. Like, who the fuck? What are you talking about? Wasn't made for you. That's like Andor. All the Star Wars fans saying that's the hottest shit out. Right? Guess what? Nobody's watching it. Want to know why? Because who the fuck is Andor? Like, who is that? You know what I mean? Like, Luke Skywalker is a Darth Vader.
There's is it in the characters I know? Right.
So guess what? That means the diehard fans have to introduce you to Andor. Hey man, you might want to go watch that. That shit is pretty dope.
That's a good show. If you like Star Wars, check it out.
Go check that out.
Right.
Because look at what they're doing now. Oh, it's gonna be the first 2 episodes on Hulu, then it's gonna be on Freeform. I saw that shit. I saw, oh, ain't nobody watching this show, I guess.
Right.
Because ain't no way you're gonna take it from a streaming service and then put it on something free. What y'all got, man? What y'all think about
Baby, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Look. Like you said. Marvel released a damn superhero. Like they even tell you in advance when these mofos is coming out, right?
They do.
Like there's no surprise, there's no nothing. Like you already know, we already got the whole damn lineup for 2024 and 2025 in the works, right?
Right.
At what point? the beauty behind horror movies is we don't get a
Right.
lineup.
They don't come out all the time. Right.
Right. We don't
Well,
get
at least you used to be able to say that shit. You can't really
Right.
say that now, right?
facts. but you won't never hear a horror movie fan say, I'm tired of seeing horror movies, yo. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. Like,
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of seeing Marvel on the goddamn on my TV every month.
But let me ask you this: if the movie is good, are you watching it?
I mean, I know. Wait. Okay,
Like, because
Let's
and another thing too is, like I said, the fans introduced the regular people. Mika, you're a regular
right.
person.
Right. You're a regular Marvel fan.
I'm telling you, so only reason why I did not go see Black Panther the first weekend that it came out is because number one, all the super emotional people that was just going based off emotion, and then number two, because I wasn't really interested in seeing it because I was just like, I had my reservations about this movie,
Right.
or
About
whatever.
it already.
Okay.
Like I still haven't seen Black Adam. Black Adam is on. It's streaming now, and I'm still like, I'm gonna wait till that mug hit something I could watch for free because I don't want to spend the money on this. I'm tired of seeing superhero movies. I mean but that's just me.
But you're not a fan. This is more so for like the fans,
right?
Not the or how I'm looking at it. It's
I'm that last group of people that I kind of flirt. I come in, I jump in and jump out.
I don't think you're a flirt. I think you're more of a, because you do like movies. So I don't think you're a flirt. Flirts, flirts. Hey man, you need to go see it. I guess I'll go see it. That's what I think.
Okay, that ain't me.
And flirt or watch a movie every so often. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You barely get into it.
Right. You are I think you are a cinephile. You just have your genre that you deal with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I say, hey, Mickey, you might want to go watch this, I think it, be up your alley. You will go watch it because you watch movies anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come back and say, nah, man, that wasn't it.
I ain't like that one, right?
Trash.
Right.
If y'all ever see me post that, that's exactly how I'm saying it. Trash.
What about you, Cole?
So I look at it like this, because I guess I will be considered a diehard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that people are fatigued from these movies. I think it's more that the people that aren't in these movies, the people that aren't making these kind of movies, they're tired of them. They're tired of these movies winning.
We know they tired of them. They don't even get the right writers to come in.
Right. You'll never see a A-lister, and I say that, and I ain't trying to knock nobody that Marvel hires or anything like that, but to me, Sam Raimi is only an A-lister because of cult films, cult classics. He's not.
Right.
He's more of a B-lister. He makes B films.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Marvel doesn't hire the best talent. They never have. They picked Jon Favreau out of, the gutter. And he made Iron Man.
They gave him his first break.
Right. Well, he hadn't made a movie in quite a while.
I'm talking about as far as directing, because he did Iron Man.
Oh, no. He did movies before that. He did
as a director?
Yeah. Favreau's been around for a while. He's done.
I know he's been around for a while, but I'm talking about as a director. I thought that
he
was
directed. I'm pretty sure he directed.
I know he didn't do where the prostitute died in Vegas. I know he didn't do that one.
No, not Swingers. What's the other movie? Oh man, you're gonna make me look it up. Hold tight.
I got you. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Go ahead. You got it. You run it then. You know what I'm saying? But he's done quite a few films. You know what I'm saying? Before Iron Man, before Iron Man, he did Elf.
He directed Elf?
Yeah, that's a Jon Favreau movie. Yeah. Jon Favreau's got some hits, bro, that you wouldn't even know that are his.
Let me see. He directed. Yeah, he did Elf. 2003, Zathura, A Space Adventure in 05.
Zathura,
he did Cowboys and Aliens?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Jon Favreau works, bro.
Yeah,
that wasn't a good movie.
But that's what I'm saying. He's working, though. But look at the films he's making. None of them were they were all big budget, but they all failed.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was the catalyst, whatever. But back to what I was saying, the rant I was on.
Yeah.
They aren't going to hire behind the scenes talent to freshen up these movies. So the fatigue is warranted. It's, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we see in the same people that don't give a shit about these characters make these movies. Of course, you're going to be fatigued from them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we're not invested in the characters and the story and not having love for these characters, that's the only reason people like me and Blue show up, because we got an off chance that we might get something good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if once we don't and we voice our opinion, then like I said, we get called toxic. It is what it is. But we're supposed to just watch it and shut up and not voice our opinions. Unless it's, you know, and I that's what I disagree with all of it. I don't think it's fatigue. And like you said, it's not fatigue. It's being sick of getting the same crap over and over and over again and not having any say so and not having anybody care about how we feel either.
Yeah, because you would think you just ran a 10-year long campaign,
right?
Off of characters that were trash.
Off the B team,
right? The B team. That only the nerds would really care about,
right?
Right. And then you tell the nerds to shut the fuck up, and we gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right on.
I don't get it. He says the fatigue is just because of social media, not really the movies themselves. It's a lot of content, but you pair that with trailers, teasers, ads, groups, constant posts dedicated to theories. It's a lot. The movies are being released like a TV show. It's not the next Avengers movie. It's MCU season 16.
Right there.
Right.
They literally like, but in the next season of the MCU, you're going to get these 15 movies.
But nobody says that about Law and Order.
Hey, look.
Want to know why?
You going to get off my show.
But no, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that because
I'll be ready to eat by then. You can go ahead and eat.
It's good content.
9:30.
They're giving you. Good,
oh, it is. Well, okay, yeah.
They give you good episodes. They give you good shows. They give you good seasons.
Yes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's going to say that about Law and Order.
Nope.
Nobody's going to even eat. They want. Hell, they brought the spinoffs back. They brought the original back.
Right, they brought the original
Law and Order
back. The spinoffs were still winning,
you know Like, and that's
SVU been on for 26 plus seasons.
Look at what's going on. Grey's Anatomy.
Right.
Forever.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying it. Wanna know why? Because they keeping you, and it could be the most soap opera shit in the world, but they keeping updating, giving you, bring it as soon as you, man, shit, I hate this. You know what I'm saying? You ready to walk out and be like, hold on, what just happened? Who?
Right.
Back in there. You know what I'm saying? They not doing that with Marvel because, and the thing is, the fans of those shows, they know what they have they have a certain expectation, right?
Right.
Get some in my eye. They have a certain expectation. They want, and they will voice them. Hold on, man, y'all got rid of Avery? Fuck that. Bring Avery back. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck y'all write my dude? You know what I'm saying? That they be like, hold on, the writers like, hold on, man, maybe it was premature. We got to bring Avery back. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like, it was a personal decision by said actor or whatever. They be like, nah, we keeping these motherfuckers moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They even do polls and testing when they add new. Because I'm a Grays fan, just to let y'all know. When they add new characters, they will. You know what I'm saying? Audience didn't really accept this character. He got to go or she got to go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Oh, hey, no, they ain't feeling Shuri's Black Panther. We're gonna have to bring T'Challa back. But that's not gonna happen, right?
Nope.
They've and that's another thing too. Somebody said, I forgot who it was. Somebody said this is what Marvel's been doing.
Yep.
They've been telling you, fuck you, we're gonna do what we want to do. They've been saying we're getting rid of, these are the people we're getting rid of. You know what I'm saying? Not my nigga T'Challa, hate to had to be him, but yep, it's him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's gone. This was just, matter of fact, and you know, I sent y'all that there was a salary dispute, but I think this was a quicker way for them to do that, for them to get rid of T'Challa, move him to the side. Let's bring Shuri up front.
Right.
Like you said, Mika, it's a lot of girl power, a lot of woman empowerment going on.
Yep.
This was always going to be the way. T'Challa was leaving one way or the other.
Right.
But since Chadwick passed, this was a built-in. Now we have a built-in excuse to get him out of the way.
Yep.
And they wrote him off the laziest way we can do it, with every plot hole possible involved in the film.
And got people that are willing to
accept.
Right.
Because they don't, and that's another thing. Like when you don't know, you don't care.
Right.
So the regular Joes who don't know about the stories of these characters, who didn't, like you said, who didn't grow up reading the books, who didn't grow up watching the Saturday morning cartoons, you know what I'm saying? Who are just fly by night, in and out flirts, or what was the other one? The one Mika say she is.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Right.
What was it? Where am I at? Here we go. Culturalist.
I'm the culturalist.
Flirts and culturalist. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the material, so they like, oh yeah, sure. I like Shuri in the first movie. Oh yeah, she's the new black. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But the thing is, you don't understand that the dude that they just got rid of.
There's a lot of story that's supposed to be
the 19.
told.
Even, you know what I'm saying? Been involved since the 19th. Shuri showed up in 2005. I want to say either 2005 or 2008. She a brand new character, still wet behind the ears. She ain't even really got no story arc. Like, I don't even know how far you can't do that. You don't. I know they don't go from the source material, but you really can't go from the source material with Shuri because it ain't too much to go off of. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it is what it is. He says, I love Law and Order, but you expect it to be the same format every episode. You can do reruns. You can't have a Captain America movie be the same fashion as the Loki series. The expectations are different. True. No, I do agree with that. But you know what Captain America is about. So when a Captain America movie comes out, you know what to look for with the Captain America movie, as same with the Loki series. What this next season is, it should be complementary to season 1, right? I hate to go back and keep picking on Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Black Panther Wakanda Forever did a 180 of what the first Black Panther film was. Like a total 180. Just disregarded that film in general.
Yeah.
That's what it did. Yeah. So, but I do agree with that statement. He says, I love Letitia Wright, but she's not a good Panther. I can deal with her for one movie, but nah, maybe 2 she got. She's look, man. The thing is about, and I know it's a fantasy world, man, but it's still about believability, right? It's about believability. Even if she took that damn heart-shaped herb, I'm mushing the fuck out. And I'm just telling the truth, man. I mean, like, if you don't get those little ass out the fucking way, like, physics still work, right?
Right, like physics and all that, you know, gravity, all that shit.
All that still work. I'm just, because the heart-shaped herb is only supposed to make you peak level of what you can be, right?
Right.
So peak level 110 pounds soaking wet is not doing nothing to me, though. Like, it's just not. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, right.
It's like I say, physics still work. It's still supposed to be based in the world
reality.
Of physics, of reality.
Right.
Heart-shaped herb, yep, she can move faster. She might be, you know, as fast as a 110-pound person can move is how she moves. Cool, right. I'm with that. But she's also only going to be as strong as a 110-pound person can be as strong, correct?
Right.
And I'm sorry, I'm mushing it. Sure, if you don't get the fuck off of me.
Right. You're getting slammed. And that's real.
You know what I mean? Cold. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just telling the truth, man. I'm just telling the truth. But no, on that, you know, I'm just playing. No shame to her. I like Letitia Wright too. But no, I can't watch another. I don't know where they go with this. I don't know where they go. I don't know how they show up in the MCU as a whole proper. I don't know which way they go. I really don't. The film was unnecessary. I mean, I voiced that already about the film. It was unnecessary to me, and I ain't got words, man. I hate to say and it's crazy. I moved on past this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I buried this movie.
Me too. It's done and over with.
Yep. It's buried. And that's a shame.
Even when it hits Disney Plus, I ain't going back to watch it.
I'm not going back to watch it.
Like I'm not I can go back and watch the original Black Panther. Like my daughter put it on and I'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get that same feeling I got when I first saw it the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
I promise you on everything. This movie will show up on Disney Plus and I will go straight to Hamilton.
I'm trying to tell you, man. It's buried. It don't even exist to me. This movie
it's dead and gone.
This movie got caught up in the blip.
Not even, right. It's where it should have been left, too.
Oh, man. He says, I feel like the UN angle was corny. There's a whole Celestial's head sticking out. Look, man. Look.
They ain't finna talk about that.
Preach. I don't know. It's like Marvel ain't. It's like they gave this shit out and said, forget about that shit. We ain't gonna talk. Like it's a whole Celestials just sticking out of the water. Namor ain't said shit about that. He worried about the fucking
right. People finding them about right.
Instead of fucking an alien being sticking out of the.
Like who the hell is this?
You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no I ain't got no words, man. Marvel is. They're not talking to each other. Maybe the Bob Iger thing, maybe that'll help. I don't know. Personally, I don't even think it'll help because Bob Iger and Bob Chapek was damn near one and the same when it came to as far as the material that was presented.
The material. Right.
One was just a shitty businessman. You know what I'm saying?
True. One didn't make money.
Right. But the material that was presented was damn near the same. So I don't know. I ain't got no words for it, man. He said they mentioned in the random news headline that was it, like a regular Tuesday. Yeah, like it was just a regular. And that's the thing too, right? Watching She-Hulk, this shit, like superheroes are just regular now.
Right.
People, people with powers are just regular. It's
just regular ass people now. They walk around just like us.
Tuesday, somebody's flying around like, nah, man. That ain't how it should be.
Right.
Because if that's the case, who the fuck cares about a super soldier serum?
Nobody.
You know what I mean? Why did we just do Falcon and the Winter Soldier if everybody's flying around?
Everybody can just do that.
And no, I don't get. He can run fast. Well, I need the motherfucker who can run the speed of light. Where he at?
Right, where he at? Bigger, better,
jump high. But that motherfucker can fly just by thinking about it. He can fly. You know what I'm saying? Like. Oh, somebody who could just jump off buildings, die, and come back to life. That's the person we need to be experimenting. Fuck the super soldiers there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, I swear to God. Very awful. Wasn't expecting much. She was a horrible look. Man, they just took everything that was good about She-Hulk, threw that shit out the window.
Yeah, and just did what they wanted to do.
They just said, nah, we just go. It wasn't even a remix. At least a remix, something had the beat still playing, or maybe it might have the same
pay some homage,
verse on it or something like that. This wasn't even that shit.
This wasn't even that. They didn't even pay homage.
Nothing.
They just stole.
And then people say, y'all must didn't read the comics. I'm like, bitch, what comic did you read? Because that shit ain't none of that.
Ain't nothing like I done read before.
what was nothing. You might be talking about the coloring books. Hey, stay away from that shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hold that down. Hold that down.
Get away from that shit, man. But y'all let me know about this superhero movie fatigue and which one do you classify in? Let us know down in the chat below.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep it moving, keep it pushing. Oh, that's it. It's time, man. Halloween. Look at me, I'm still.
You're stuck in the
I
past.
know, man. Halloween, dog. Holiday movie reviews. Who want to go first with that movie?
I just want to hear what Kobe got to say.
Because you think Kobe on something. What's your Kobe?
Right.
I'm
So,
just trying to figure how.
my movie the holiday movie that, to me, I feel like didn't start as a holiday movie, but down the road they were just like, "Fuck it, we're gonna make this a Christmas movie."
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that just watching it from the beginning when it first came out. I was like, "This wasn't originally supposed to be a Christmas movie. This was something else that they was like, fuck it, we got to put a holiday theme to this shit to make some money." And my movie that I'm doing my review on is Friday After Next.
Okay.
So this is the third movie in the Friday trilogy. Ice Cube. This is the second movie with Mike Epps. So Mike Epps is dialed up to about 1,000 in this movie.
There he is.
They let him just run wild. Mike Epps ain't have no script for this movie. Nothing. They just said, "You just be Mike Epps in this movie. You just be yourself."
He just showed up.
Just show up, and you don't read shit. You just act the way you act normally, and we just gonna shoot you, and we gonna go from there. That's what I feel. It brought back some characters from the original. It brought back some characters from the sequel. This movie to me is a far cry away from what Friday started as.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like it's a far cry as far as quality. It's a far cry as far as comedy. It's a far cry as far as everything. Just because I feel like this is where they got lazy.
Money grab.
This is where they got lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this movie. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, but this is where they got lazy.
Oh, yeah.
This to me was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, some of the jokes and stuff, they're funny, but some of the stuff in this movie, I like thinking about it now. When I watched it originally, I was like, what the fuck? It doesn't even make any sense. Like, this movie doesn't even really have a plot. It's just,
no, it doesn't.
shit, it's just a day in the life of shit. That's what every Friday movie was.
Right. Every Friday was supposed to be a day in the life.
Day in the life of. You know what I'm saying? But
Basically,
who the fuck's life is like this?
Craig.
Who the fuck can go from having Santa Claus break into your house and steal your shit to being chased through your job, being a security guard, you know what I'm saying, to avoid an ass? Like, come on, like, whose life is that exciting? Like, that's some exciting shit, bro. Like, that's like, what the fuck universe do they live in? Like, I want to live there, like, because they always got some shit going on.
Right.
Like, there ain't no downtime. Like, the boring shit is fun to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they boring shit is fun. Like, a day at work, and you talking the day before Christmas. That's supposed to be like busy, everybody, but they got
nobody shopping at the shopping
right.
spot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this clothing store, nobody. The kids was there to see Santa Claus, but shit, let Santa Claus have had some real gifts or something. He'd have got robbed.
Yeah, he would have got robbed.
You know what I'm saying? But he'd have got robbed by little Zero from Holes, and you know what I'm saying, the little boy with the glasses from Ned Declassified from Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like these movies are, I guess I take this movie for what it was, and that's just what I appreciate it for. And this is why, you know what I'm saying, holiday season, I will always watch it, because for one, it's just the most eventful, to me, Black Christmas movie of all time. You don't get more eventful than this, you know what I'm saying, and any other, you know what I'm saying, Black holiday movie. But this movie allows me to really,
I don't know, this Christmas, man. This Christmas
movie. Yeah, but that was a big ensemble film.
True that,
you know, it's supposed to be outlandish out there. You know what I'm saying? They shot this for $75,000. They just rented out the strip mall.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man. They shot this guerrilla style. You know, like all the cars in the parking lot was abandoned cars. You
Did
know what I'm
F.
saying?
Gary
Like,
Gray direct this one too?
yes,
Yeah,
I
this
think
was-
so. I think he did,
He
or
took-
executive producer or something. Yeah,
Every trick that he knew from making music videos to do this movie.
right.
That's what he
Right.
did.
That's what I'm saying. You're right, though. And this movie allows me to suspend belief and actually get to step away from the real life.
That's
Because
good. That's
There
what
ain't
it's supposed to be.
nothing like there ain't nobody that has this much shit going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And can have this much shit going on and the shit just be that perfect. This is a real escape from reality movie for me.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I joke about it. I joke about how shitty a movie it is, but it's probably one of my favorite holiday films. At least holiday comedies.
I don't mind.
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, right. It's one of
I
them.
don't mind. it.
Earn your
It
brain
is the
off.
worst of the three, but I don't mind. it.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It's definitely the worst of the three. But this, to me, this is a movie that, and I hate that it get lumps into this, and a lot of our films get lumped into this category. But this is the epitome of a stoner comedy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of our movies get lumped into that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Right.
I mean,
But-
they made it for that purpose, though. Like you said, Mike Epps, hey, just turn it all the way up. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Ham
Ice
it up.
Cube,
Like,
be the coolest cool you can be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then they added
Cat Williams.
Catwood, but I was thinking old girl who was the landlord from Martin
Shit.
and
Yeah. I can't think of her name right now.
and
She's in everything. She's in the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? She was in everything.
she was a
That
house
lady's in
party. Yeah,
everything.
you know what I'm talking
And her
about.
Yeah, I
name
know
like
you're talking about.
Starletta Dupois.
I don't know. You know, I
think
don't know
that's
her name. That's the crazy thing. I
Or
don't
Starletta Dupois. I think that's her
do
name.
not know her name. But yep, and they just started adding people.
Right. The
They just started
cast
adding
got bigger.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The cast got bigger with every movie, but
Some more showed up. Like, where you come
Right.
from? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
just all of a sudden
just
out of
started adding
nowhere. Right.
I'm with that. That's
Right.
a good one, Cole. I like that, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. Mika, what you got now since you want to hear Kobe go first?
Nah, man, you gotta go because I gotta see what you got because I
Ah!
might have to rethink mine just in case because you said yours was out the box and I know mine.
Yeah, mine out the box. I don't think because mine is out the box because I don't think people look at it as a holiday film.
Uh-oh.
He
Okay.
just
it's
said
not-
the same thing about his.
Mine,
his-
no. Mine, I feel like started as a different movie and just turned into a
that's what
Christmas
he
movie.
said he think that
Yeah.
mine revolves around Christmas. All right, it's Batman Returns.
Oh,
People don't look at that.
okay.
I was either gonna say that or Die Hard.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
See, I knew people were gonna say, Die Hard. No, Batman
Right.
Returns. Holiday
Yep.
film. You know what I'm saying? It's Batman, right?
Yeah.
Selena Kyle, she dies. Cats come lick her, and she comes back to life. That's the dopest thing in the world.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, go ahead.
What?
Steve.
What you talking about, Mick? I'm just saying. That's what.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
That's what happened. Did that not happen? Like,
You're right though, and she fell and they licked her and she
but no, this is dope because it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a story of somebody who is not a part of society, and it happens around Christmas. And this is kind of like, I look at the movie kind of like what's your movie? May I have another, sir? What was that?
Oliver Twist.
Oh,
Oliver
yeah, Oliver-
Twist. I look at Cobblepot's story on that situation. Like, I'm from the gutter, I'm downtrodden.
twisted version of Oliver
Right,
Twist.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? On some Prince and Pauper type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he started off, you know, he came in and they kidnapped the well, he was trying to kidnap old buddy's son, but he said, nah, take me. Well, he did kidnap the son. No, he brought the son back and took him. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what's his name who played Shrek?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walker.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Kidnapped him. The Penguin. I mean, Danny DeVito. Like, who else gonna play Penguin? You know, especially back then. Like,
he bodied that shit.
like,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? But
They
then
did-
not only that,
Right.
for Cobblepot to be the Penguin, but then run for mayor.
Right. And get
You know what I'm
elected.
saying?
Mhm. Right.
Batman killing people, drop kicking people off rooftops and shit. Like that's people always. Oh, Batman don't kill. These superheroes
Bullshit.
are murderers,
Yeah.
man.
Not murderers.
They're
Lord.
Right.
murderers. Ain't no way. Look, let Captain America hit you in the head with that damn shield.
It's a wrap.
Dead.
You done.
You
Dead.
done.
Done. Like
You done.
Hashtag dead.
Dead. DED though, dead.
DED.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like straight up, right.
No, man, these superheroes is murderers, man. Like, that ain't no way. And you know, Batman got weighted gauntlets and shit. He, you know what I'm saying? He throwing them bitches.
Hard.
Nah, man. You
Yeah.
dying from Batman. He
Right.
got nine.
He
Batman
finna
is a killer,
Get
man.
out
He
of
a
your
murderer.
ass. Right.
You done. Like, Batman show up. And the thing is, even if you surrender, he gonna whip your ass. That's another
Right. That's your game. Yeah, that's your punishment, right?
thing.
That's
You
your
know what I'm saying?
punishment.
But no, I thought it was dope because it was Christmas time and it was a lot of Tim Burton showed that off a lot in the movie, in the film. It was Christmas themed all the way through from the Christmas party to the trees and all the, you know, the neon lights, Christmas the big giant candy cane and just the costumes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna I don't pick it apart. I think it's a dope film for what it is. I don't think it's a film people just be like, oh, put the Batman Returns on and let's sit around and watch it. But I do think, you know, Freeform plays their, you know, their holiday movie list. I think it should show up on something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But now, to me, Batman Returns is actually better than the first Batman, but just slightly. Just slightly.
Right.
And it's a toss. I don't know if I like Penguin or Joker better as far as the storylines.
Yeah, okay, I feel
You know what I'm saying?
Performance wise, I think they're probably
Not
on
performance,
par.
but just the character. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That Joker, man. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pit? Like, I don't know, man. Joker was, you know what I'm saying? Those movies, and that's, you know what? That's why you can't have fatigue, man. Because of movies like that.
You might get one.
Because of movies like that. So that's my movie, Mika. What you got?
All right, so you already know. In our household, we don't do. I mean, I'm joking. We do holiday movies, but my damn movie. But I'm not going into just traditional route because you already know.
Right.
You know, I'm going straight for the horror.
Of course.
Oh shit! What you got? Hold on,
Better
wait.
watch.
This
Better
is
watch.
Killjoy.
Okay. Better watch out. I'm cool with that. I like that one.
Better watch out.
Damn, Killjoy.
Oh my bad. I thought you were gonna say like.
You're gonna go with better. And the crazy part about it is I got introduced to Better Watch Out like maybe 2 years ago. I think
Right.
was it? Yeah, no, I think that was last year. We talked about it.
Yeah,
It
we
ended up being
talked
on my
about
list last year.
That's what
But-
Krampus, right? Krampus is in it. No, that's the one where you said that they
Yeah,
were fighting.
with the twist.
With the twist in it, which I'm giving that away because you already know that's how we do on Blues House Live.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
This Better Watch Out is the movie about the 12-year-old preteen child who is still being babysitted by his 17-year-old babysitter. And he just has this huge ass crush. And this all circles around Christmas. It's Christmas time, is lights and trees and you know, whatever all over the place. So he just has like this biggest crush on this girl. So to prove to her that he is like brave, he sets up this, like, he plans this robbery. But it's all fake. And so when she finds out it's all fake, that's when the twist happens.
I did see this.
That's when the twist happens.
Okay,
This motherfucker goes psycho on her. He tries to kill her. He kills the boyfriend. He killed somebody with a damn. He killed somebody with a paint. Like, think Home Alone.
Right.
Yep.
He dropped that shit off the top of the staircase, and it hit the person in the face and killed them instantly. That's how you know Home Alone was full of shit.
Right. Oh Lord, Harry and Marv would have been dead 10 times over.
Right.
10 times over. Right.
Not to cut you off, Mika. It was something, and I wonder if they're gonna show it again this year. Last year I watched it. It was during this holiday season time, but they was showing all the Home Alone pranks and tricks and stuff,
Mhm.
showing which ones would work and what wouldn't work. And they was
Mhm.
like, yeah, some of these you not surviving.
Oh no.
Oh
Some of
no,
this
yeah,
Oh,
shit.
no.
no.
Some of the shit wouldn't work, but then a lot of shit that would work, like they was like, you ain't surviving.
Oh
I
no.
watched the
Especially when
video. Go ahead. Go ahead.
that iron fell on Mars' face. Oh, he wasn't surviving that shit.
The bricks.
The
brick,
brain.
yeah.
That bitch would have been dead every time he got hit in the face with them bricks from that one day up. Every
Yeah.
time.
When he fell down them
Straight
stairs,
hemorrhage.
when he fell down them icy stairs, dead.
Mhm.
I watched
the
the
bottom.
video of a I think it was, I had to find it and send it to y'all, but I want to say it was like a trauma ER doctor or something reacting to some of those injuries.
Yeah.
I was like, they were like, yeah, no, there's no way. And they broke down what injury you would have from each thing. And I was like, yeah, I've seen that.
I believe that.
Graffiti. I've seen that theory. That's a that's Watch Mojo theory.
Hey, it would be dope for them to play. I think it would just be dope. And I know, Mick, I want you to get back into it, but I think it would be dope to give us a grown up Kevin. Home, you know what I'm saying? Like a grown up
Mhm.
Home Alone
And he got his
scenario,
own kids.
maybe with his kids.
Yeah, with his own kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that would work. But go
That
ahead,
would be
finish telling us about
Yo, this
Better
kid
Watch
was
Out.
this
because I
kid
think I
was
went to the movies to see this.
No, well, if you want to see it now, it's on Tubi. But because I was getting ready to watch it before we got on. But
Nice.
but no, this has become one of the movies that it's
Stuck with you.
It stuck with me because I was like, God damn. Like the twist alone is just like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
how did you devise this? How did you come up with this at 12 years old?
Crazy.
What the boyfriend, the Billy from Stranger Things?
I think so.
I think it was him.
I want to say yes.
Yeah, it was. I'm looking at the cast
It
right
was
now.
early in his career, but it was
Yep.
he got fucked up though.
The messed up part about this is we get to the end of the damn movie, and the parents showed up like, what happened? Your son's a fucking psycho, lady.
Right.
Hold on. Can we? I know I might. I just want to watch the trailer. Can we watch the trailer?
The parents being horror icons was kind of a trip too, though.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny. Yeah, it was a nice little nod.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's not what I wanted. But...
This and that movie that came out on Netflix, The Babysitter, always kind of remind me of each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It just the roles reversed.
Yeah, right.
You ready?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I remember this movie.
He looked like a serial killer. And that's when the twist happened.
Right.
that right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Right.
So this is kind of like the new joint that's coming out. What's it called too, right? What is it? Silent Fright. Ain't that what it's called? With what's his name? The Red Guardian.
Oh, you talking about Violent Night?
Violent Night. What I said? Silent.
Yeah.
Crazy shit. My bad.
Yeah. Violent Night. With the killer.
I don't know what I meant.
Like Santa Claus, Green Beret or some shit. Yeah, that's. I think that's what the story is. Is he's some kind of special forces or some shit, and he's dressed up like Santa Claus, like he's not actually Santa Claus.
He said, "No, not the Gremlins." Yeah, I was thinking the Gremlins.
Probably one of the best Christmas movies,
I
but
mean, yes, but I went with this one because of how this mofo ended.
Right.
because the parents come home. He done staged this whole thing to make it look like the boyfriend did it.
Right.
And the girl is on her way to the hospital. He goes to his mom and says, I want to go see her in the hospital. And that's how the fucking movie ends.
A little
so
bad.
Not only did he get away with murder, he also got away with attempted murder. And then on top of that, he's going back to try to kill the girl that he tried to kill again.
Like
before she wakes up.
Just like Batman.
Not just like Batman.
I love when movies commit to not taking themselves seriously. This trailer's ridiculous. Yeah, that's a crazy ass trailer. Whoever put that trailer together, that was
whoever directed this movie. A+.
I mean, and the crazy part is that trailer makes it seem like when somebody said it's Home Alone meets The Strangers. No, the hell it's not.
Right. Not if you actually watch the movie.
If you go back, they must have just saw the trailers and was like, oh, it's Home Alone meets The Strangers. No, it's not.
Not even close, bro. Like, yeah.
It's like Home Alone on steroids.
Right. It's like Home Alone meets People Under the Stairs.
Oh, shit. Not People Under the
Home
Stairs.
Alone meets Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right. Some crazy shit like that. Yeah.
He took that paint can and threw it off the side of and that must have wow.
Well, dude's face
Busted
like
whole face
exploded.
gone.
Like his shit was gone.
Gone.
At least they keeping it real, you know.
Right.
Because they even mentioned Home Alone, like a nod to Home Alone in the movie. Yeah.
Yep.
He was like, you remember that scene when the boy threw it? And I was like, yo, not a nod to Home Alone, yo.
Smack.
That one was like,
right.
Night.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Right.
That's dope. We got to do more stuff like this.
Okay.
What else I got? I think that's really about it, man. Thumbs down to Nate Moore. Marvel, do better.
Yeah.
Gotta win, man. DC, I need y'all to get some wins.
I need y'all to get some, so they get some. They have to step it up.
You gotta say Black Adam was a good jumping off point, but I need more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Black Adam being nobody knows who people know who The Rock is, but don't nobody know who Black Adam is.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nobody's rushing to go see, or I could wait on that. You know what I'm saying?
Like me.
Right. So give me some Superman, man. Give me yeah, this was trash, man. So
trash.
Straight
that
trash.
was hard to watch. Some of the kills were cool.
Dog,
some of the kills were cool. I ain't even
talked about it last year.
Kills were cool.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it. We talked about it.
We shouldn't have. We shouldn't have gave them
dumpster fire juice.
Man, COVID was bad for movies.
It really was.
Because you were stuck at home and you had to watch them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially if they had some nostalgia or a name attached to them, you rush to see them.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't get that time back.
That one was rough. That was a hard watch.
Marvel might step it up. Yeah, that's my thinking too.
They'll have to, otherwise they'll get blown out of the water.
Blown out. And the thing is, they got the better. Warner Brothers. They got the best shit over there, right?
Y'all got some of the best
They got the
story.
best shit over there. And I'm not the biggest DC fan, but the shit that they can do. The crazy thing is with the I don't want to say it's an agenda, but like girl power and the
Right.
diversity and stuff. DC got a lot of that over there.
Yeah, they do.
And
Waiting to be used.
without even making it look like it's in some type of an agenda or whatever. You know what I mean?
Look at what Birds of Prey could have been.
Right.
Ugh.
Incorrectly.
Ugh.
Because that's
Like they
already-
had a Gotham City Sirens movie that was supposed to come out that they scrapped.
They could
They could have done some things.
he said nothing was
We don't talk about them.
nah.
Stop
Those
it.
movies. They got caught up in the blip, man. That's
I tried to watch Reborn when I was in LA. I was trying to watch it while I was at the airport. I had to turn it off. It was that bad.
I saw how the creeper looked. Nope.
That was a wrap.
I saw the previews.
She said she didn't even make it past the preview.
I didn't make it past the preview. I saw the preview.
And how he looked. His makeup. I'm done.
Matter of fact, we talked about the preview.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. The damn Jeepers Creepers. Them shits is stupid.
Yeah,
How they- and you know what?
Trash.
I was like, that was to me, the creeper is like a character who could have carried on the horror, have a nice franchise and shit like that, because they were getting away from Jason and Freddy and Chucky and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And you get this dope creature that has really no past. You know what I'm saying? You can just play with it and do what you want, and they do this shit. Right.
Right. You had a chance. Y'all had a chance.
The first and
This
second
is a
movie was
franchise
very
character.
good. Yeah. Right. So much potential.
Unstoppable. Like nobody can kill this mofo.
Right.
And y'all
Always
gave us
return.
that dumpster fire.
Y'all did that. It's
Like I said, it really went downhill when when it changed writers, and I understand why they did what they did, but y'all should have just hung it up.
right.
This guy wrote the character, designed the character, wrote the movies, directed them. This was his character. There was no reason for them to try to continue the story after Vic DeSalvo was done with it.
Yeah,
After they kicked
because
him off.
especially if you don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
Right.
Like
That's
if you
why
don't
we
know what
took
to
so
do,
long.
and if it's not even reminiscent of previous works,
It's not going to hold up.
nah. Like they should have learned from the third one, the sci-fi movie. Remember that shit was
Sci-fi movie.
sci-fi.
We don't
Right.
talk about that.
How you know what? You're right. I'm not even gonna talk about this.
We don't talk about
that. He said Creeper and Pinhead been done so wrong on these remakes that really had a chance. I like the new Pinhead, man.
I do too.
I like the
Pinhead had been done wrong for like 20 years. He
Yeah.
deserved to win.
Look, we got 15 damn bad sequels to Hellraiser.
yeah, you're right.
Except for
about
that third one. That third one was kind of dope.
Third
I'm
one
just
was
saying.
Yeah.
All the rest
love
of them
Hellraiser,
was
yeah.
trash.
Yeah. Right.
You know what, man? I just had a thought. I would like to see some of these horror movies set in, and I think we did get a horror movie set, but
Medieval times.
yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in a period piece movie with horror.
Dost thou stab at me?
Especially when it comes to like Hellraiser, right? Because that thing has to been around for
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I
Like
would
for
like
ye-
to see that shit
For
fucking around
centuries.
with the Knights Templar or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit would be
Oh,
crazy.
that would be dope.
That should be
Or,
crazy.
Let's be real. Like the Creeper's been around for
right.
we don't even know how long. Like he's been like give us a Jeepers Creepers that take place as in the Western days.
Right now that'd be dope.
Stagecoach.
Oh, that'd
Right.
be dope.
He
That would be
chases
dope.
down
He comes on
stagecoaches
the
with the
stagecoach
you
Right.
was like
instead of the truck.
Hell no.
Oh man, if the creepers show up on the stage, No.
I mean, he already got the wear. He got that long ass coat on. He wear that hat. I mean,
He look like he's straight out the old west.
Think of him rolling up on a train. You know what I'm saying?
I'm writing that movie.
That'd be crazy.
Speaking of talking about Warner Brothers, man, they finna do that Welcome to Derry. That's supposed to show it like Pennywise back in like period pieces of that.
Oh, for real?
Okay, that'd be dope.
That's what I'm
That'd
saying. Like those, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. I'm with that shit.
I can't wait for that to come out. I think that's such a good idea. And if they get the same actor to play Pennywise and just make him look a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I think that'll win.
I don't know if he said what's that? Skarsgård,
I don't know if he's coming back or not. Yeah, I don't know.
He said that actually played a toll on him.
Of course it did, because he had to play a psycho clown that ate kids.
Right. Yeah, he said that had a toll on him. He said it was salvageable, redeemable things, but just comparing the new Pinhead to the old one, I can't. That's my dog. For comparison. Horror version of Hamilton. Oh man. Predator movies done went back to tribal times. Death should have some these and nights. Yeah, I think stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fresh, it'll work, especially because we don't get nothing. I think the last time I seen something like that was that Leprechaun 5 or something. Remember he was
in space,
and it was just it wasn't when he was in space. It was the one where he was attached to the tree or whatever, and it was showing the
that
maiden.
Was 2.
Was that 2 or 3? Yep. Was that 2 or 3?
2.
That was 2. And that, you know what I'm saying, and it showed, I guess, his it wasn't his origin. He was still already doing what he was doing, but it was back then, and
he got a name in that movie.
Did he get a name?
His name is Lubin.
Ah, you right.
Man, just give me the creeper on the stage.
Creeper on the stagecoach.
That's all I want to see. I want to see the creeper on the stagecoach.
On the stagecoach.
And him fuck up a whole ride in your group. You know what I'm saying? That should be dope.
Actually, make a creeper on the stage. Think about it. If
that shit would work.
Creeper on the stagecoach. Wow. Hold on. Wow, like it's a gang robbing the train or some shit like that.
Exactly.
Right.
And he jump off. He jump off the stagecoach and his wings take flight. And he just snatched he just snatched one of the mofos from the group. And then the rest of the damn movie is him like hunting down every single person that's part of this gang.
One of them. Yep.
Right. That would be dope. That would be dope. Yeah,
and you know it's got to be one Indian dude who know about the creeper.
Exactly.
Right, gotta be.
He gonna get like the whole
my people call him this. Right. Got the whole rundown.
We could be like, they tell tales of the creeper.
Right.
He's a mystical being. Man. We know not where he come from.
Right.
Creeper gonna be whipping that bitch. He really one of the funniest horror villains for real. He got a lot. He do.
Yep. They don't say a word. Yep.
When the creeper showed up in that damn truck on that first movie, and he was running people off the road, like he was just playing with people and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's come to find out he got a layer that's like dead. This whole layer is like dead people's skin.
Right. Their bodies. They whole damn bodies.
That made it mysterious.
The funniest part is when you do
that shit was, and you know what? And the thing is, it's he's frightening too. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know shit about him. He riding in this truck, fucking the whole shit was dope, and y'all fucked him.
Nah, that funniest part to me, and it goes with his personality. He done threw the body in there. Forgot he didn't put the head in there. And opened the damn door and threw the head in there.
Right.
He opened the door like, damn. Shit.
Nah, that was when he licked the window on the bus,
bro.
Yeah,
that was some scary shit. I don't care. Look, no,
man.
No, bro. No,
and you know he could have got in that bus anytime. That's
anytime he wanted to. It just had a fest.
So he was just fucking with them kids, man.
All time.
And that's why Jeepers Creepers 2 is scary, because he could have got in at any time. That window wasn't holding nothing down. No, but he was just like, I'm finna fuck with y'all all night long. I got time.
Yeah, I
It's
got
the
time.
feeding off the fear thing. Yeah, like
I got time.
feeding
Man.
off the fear, right?
Oh, y'all gonna run in this field? Okay, let's play leapfrog.
I like to chase. If he's a predator.
Right.
He likes to
Right.
chase the prey.
Or
So
even him just
Right.
being the damn scarecrow.
right,
Oh,
right,
bro.
Come on, man.
right.
He was on another level of fucking horror shit.
No,
Exactly.
that whole time period of horror was before its time.
Yeah.
That was like a tribute to like 70s horror.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
Jeepers Creepers was. It was a tribute to your monster stories that we don't
Mhm.
get anymore, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I
don't
need a dude
get
that wrote
anymore.
that did them first two movies. I need you to come back and give me Jeepers Creeper, Jimmy the Creeper on the stagecoach. And just
Jimmy the
ride.
Creeper. Hell no. Jimmy the Creeper. Hell no.
He'd have like a bandana on his face.
Yeah.
And shit.
Oh,
So you would be able to
man,
see his
that-
face.
The hat.
Yeah, he already got the hat. He got that little preacher hat and make it look. I
Yep.
mean, and he got the coat already. He's set.
He got like a little six
Yeah,
shooter
right.
that don't really work.
exactly.
It's just for aesthetics, just to make it
It's
look
just
good.
there to make it look like he.
good. He don't
yeah.
need that.
But it's gotta be a gang that he's going after,
Mhm.
and this gang
Yep.
gotta be like
They got to be on the run.
right. They gotta be on the run.
Oh, and
There's
they
a
gotta
cop-
be like some of the most fiercest motherfuckers. Like
yes.
I want to see like
yes.
Red Dead Redemption 2 type
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers shit.
Yes.
That would be
And there's
the
got to be a
dopest
U.S.
movie
Marshal
I've
that's
seen.
chasing them
Oh
down.
man, so
and then-
yeah.
you gotta
Look,
be,
we
you gotta be
came
a
up with the
marshal.
We just came up with the movie, y'all. Like
That's it. That's
I'm
all you
here
need
for
right
it.
that's
there.
the movie right
That's
there. We talk about No Country for Old Men mixed with Jeepers Creepers. Straight
Could
up.
we get
That's it.
the people who did Harder They Fall?
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's his
Man.
name? I can't remember his name. I think he'd be dope to do something like that. I mean, I don't know if he can. If you know, he ain't never touched horror or nothing, but
He gonna touch this one.
that's the because seeing the aesthetic of how he did Harder They Fall, I think it'll work. Especially when they free Idris Elba from the fucking the shit when he was locked
Right.
up. A scene like that with the creeper
Yep.
killing like the Confederate fucking or the Union
Right.
Army soldiers. Oh, that should be crazy.
Dope as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
That should be crazy.
That's the movie, y'all. That's the play. That's the future of Jeepers Creepers right there.
That's it. He said, "Not gonna lie, that motherfucker scared me. It made me scared."
Right?
I'm right there with you.
Right?
That motherfucker was
It's
just
like,
hanging up.
no doubt.
That must have
that's
whoosh.
wild,
Like-
man.
That must have
That's
whoosh.
real
I was
wild,
like,
dog.
yeah, you know what? Look, if they made that a house at Halloween Horror Nights, I'm like, yeah,
Oh, I'm all
going
in.
in.
I'm all in
That'd
that.
be
Yeah.
dope.
I ain't
I'll
going
be
in.
all in that.
I ain't going in. I ain't
I
going in.
would.
Dope.
I'm going in
I'm gonna end up
first.
punching the creeper in the
So
face.
you going in first?
I'm going in
Go
first.
said I'm the first one in.
Yeah, that'd be all in
I
that
see
shit.
you when you come out, Kobe.
Kobe ain't coming out. The creeper gonna get him, man. That's
Nah, he gonna get got. He gonna get got. Don't play.
Remember the creeper made a belt on that dude's belly button and shit. Like that shit is
Oh.
crazy, man.
Yeah, boy.
And that'll, you
Insane.
know what? The creeper should be. That's what he should be about. Like he should have just like old relics of fucking. You know what I'm saying? Throughout
Right.
history, like a predator, like the predator and shit.
Yep.
What if it's? You know what?
That's what I'm
We
saying.
give-
Like
we
we don't
give it
even
too
know
much.
how.
We
We don't
give it
know
too
how
much.
old.
We give
Exactly.
it
Y'all
for
giving
free,
my
y'all.
movie away.
For free.
For free.
We're doing it for
giving
free.
too much. We giving too much. We giving too much. But let's call it a night, man. What it is? About 10:45. We call it a night. Y'all got anything else y'all want to put out?
Nah.
I'm good, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Jeepers Creepers Western.
West.
That's all. That's it.
Jeepers Creepers West. That's what it be called.
Yes. Going straight. Don't play that shit. Don't play that shit.
Kobe, when
Don't
you
put-
when you gonna be on TV? You know?
I don't know when. I don't have an air date yet. As soon as I do, I'll let y'all know for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mika the superstar. Hey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Who? So y'all know who that actress is though?
Who
That's all right. We'll talk later. They just made you. They just said that's when they don't know who the source material is on me.
Yeah.
I just said.
I'll just say.
I was like, okay, whoa. I was like, whoa.
You took some creative liberties.
I ran that back. I was like, hold on. Ran that back.
Yeah.
Let me give Mika another view. This will help her.
It's
You
good
ain't
for the
shit.
analytics.
Oh man,
It's hilarious.
yeah.
You ain't shit.
I ain't got nothing to put out, man. December 3rd. Well, I guess I do. December 3rd, FSCJ, we're doing the play Hidden Truth. Bring a $10 toy to gain entry to the play. It's about HIV awareness. So
Okay.
it's something good for, especially for Florida. They're leading, well, I think they're number
Yeah,
2
Number
in
two,
HIV. And it's,
the villages.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know who's high? Older people. Like,
The villages.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole old
You know
people
what I mean?
community,
Like-
and that's one of the hot spots of the whole
Right.
nation.
That's
Mhm.
wild, man. That's wild. But yeah, that'll be December 3rd. Come out, get in contact with me, or you can just come to FSCJ. It's gonna be on the Kent campus. December 3rd at either 7 or 8. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm gonna
Okay.
be there all day anyway, so it don't matter. You know?
Right.
But yeah, that's it, man. You ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Take it easy, be safe.
And we out.
Peace. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We out. On my music.